There we go. I turned off my stuff in the beginning so I can get set up, so I just forgot to turn my mic back on. Oh, I forgot my candle. I need to go get that. Another candle. Alrighty. Let me go get my candle. Just leave it there. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Up the stairs. Guess you're the one we needed tonight. I'm not doing anything fancy with my candle tonight. I'm just picking a candle.
The background used as a little fucking Halloween.
Alright. I need to find a spot where I'm not gonna fucking knock it over. There we go. That's much better. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm pulling cards for the week. I'm gonna turn this on. It's better. Pulling cards for the week. I'm a little late. So yesterday was the 8th, the start of week 7. Ugh. Today was the 9th. So we're gonna start with Tuesday. Wow. Apparently the tower popped up. Let's see what Tuesday the 10th is. We'll start with Tuesday the 10th. Oh, yeah, that was all me. I turned my camera off and my audio off at the beginning of every my personal live stream lately just so I can get situated. And then I just forgot to unmute my microphone. That was all me.
Yeah, chat. She didn't want you here.
Oh my god, stop that. I think my mom is in the chat. Okay. So starting with Tuesday the 10th, that is tomorrow. That's a doctor's appointment in my family tomorrow. I'm gonna start with a daily card.
There you go. The cookie.
No, I want one later. I'm not eating them while I do this. The Knight of Pentacles is tomorrow. This offers up some interesting information. So I might hear some news tomorrow. Good news, especially. Wednesday, the 11th, that's my brother's birthday. Too many cards fell at once. The moon reversed. I'll take it. The moon reversed for the 11th. Truths revealed. Thursday, the 12th. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
From all of us to you. We wish it was our birthdays and we got parties too. Hey. The 7th was my dad's birthday. Lots of birthdays. So the 12th. It's also Lincoln's birthday. Abraham Lincoln's birthday on the 12th. So what's the card of the day? Oh my gosh. You going to give me one? Thursday, the 12th. The 7 of Swords reversed. The Thief card. That's interesting. Friday, the 13th. The Chariot. And underneath that was the Knight of Wands. That's interesting. So the Chariot is coming at us on Friday, the 13th. And Valentine's Day, the 14th. The King of Pentacles reversed. The King falls. Does he die? I hope he dies.
That's your,
We all know who we're talking about.
that's your
No, shush! You're not allowed to make that joke. You of all people are not allowed to make that joke. You know why. Okay. Since I probably, you know what? I'll do a whole week here. We're going to do the 15th and 16th too, because I'm curious. Curious what the after effect is of Saturday. Oh, he made a bad joke about him being the king that falls. And I'm like, no, you're not allowed to make that joke. Ha 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 ha. Oh, look at that. Susan B. Anthony's birthday is on the 15th. The 4 of Pentacles reversed. Oh my gosh. We're letting go of something. 16th Monday is President's Day. Well, okay, then I guess it's the Knight of Wands. 3 of Swords was underneath that. Wow. The Knight of Wands, underneath that was the 3 of Swords reversed, which points to feeling healing after a heartbreak. So we have healing after a heartbreak that was underneath the Knight of Wands, which is the card that I'm accepting for the 16th. So starting with tomorrow's card, Tuesday the 10th, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The quest for prosperity moves slowly and steadily. True success is a long game, so don't rush the process. Upright key meanings include long-term abundance, steady progress. Knights in the tarot are depicted on horseback, returning from a noble quest to present you with an elemental item that you requested. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the tarot whose horse appears to stand still, which highlights his connection to the earth element. His horse is black to evoke a sense of protection. His careful contemplation of the pentacle in his hand symbolizes his connection to the element of air, the element of intellect. This knight knows that in order to bring you the abundance you've requested, he will need to exercise patience and make intelligent choices. He is assured prosperity because he pays attention to details and is methodical in his actions. Tomorrow, Tuesday the 10th, I think we're going to see some very important news from people who have taken their time to create it, to bring the information to light accordingly. So in the US, taking on that kind of egocentric approach here, I think we're going to get more juice on the Epstein files. The moon reversed on Wednesday the 11th. This is my brother Michael's birthday. Here it is. The moon illuminates what has been hidden, bringing it into the light and asking you to listen to your intuitive messages. Reversed key meanings include bypassing difficulties, refusing to acknowledge the truth. The moon reversed in your reading may point to a refusal to acknowledge the truth or resistance to looking deeper when your intuition has been asking you to do so. It may also point to overcoming self-deception. So trust your intuitive guidance and gauge where you are on your spiritual journey. Thursday the 12th, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Somewhere a thief is trying to get away with something, and they're probably gonna fail. Oh my God, ugh. I'm gonna beat you. Such a dork. Seven of Swords. Listen to your intuition. Lots of intuition talk this week. Listen to your intuition to help you see what is being taken away from you or hidden from you right under your nose. Reversed key meanings include disorganization and paranoia. The reverse Seven of Swords in your reading can signal a plan or strategy that isn't working in your favor and needs to be approached from a different perspective. Don't give up on your idea. Just reorganize your thoughts around and try looking at it from a new angle. This reversal can also indicate paranoia or a misguided belief that someone or something is working against you. Listen to your intuition, again, intuition, to separate true gut instinct from the voice of fear. That's an important message. The Chariot, lucky number 7 on Friday the 13th. There we go. On Friday the 13th, we have the Chariot. Guided by, guess what? Our intuition. The Chariot is the structure that protects us while we are taking inspired action. Upright key meanings, relationship and alignment. A symbol of building momentum, the Chariot card signals that you are beginning to create your plan of action. The Chariot represents the solid foundation of forethought that is needed before one can jump into action. The pair of sphinxes at the front of the Chariot are lying motionless on the ground. They appear to be surveying their surroundings, considering which way to go. The river behind the scene, a symbol of emotions, suggests the importance of awaiting intuitive guidance before taking any action. A canopy of stars above the charioteer's head represents the value of looking to the cosmos for guidance, while his armor signifies his connection to the zodiac sign Cancer's hard outer shell of protection. So, Friday the 13th may very well be a very lucky day indeed. Then we have the Fall of a King on Saturday the 14th. No king, la 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 la. So we have Valentine's Day, the King of Pentacles reverse. Stable and grounded, the masculine energy of taking action with authority and generosity is embodied by the King of Pentacles. But when reversed, the key meanings include greed and self-centeredness. The reversed King of Pentacles can indicate someone who is greedy or only focused on material wealth. This can be a father figure or just you being hard on yourself, pushing forcefully to see results. Perhaps you are butting heads with someone who only cares about outer appearances or indulges in self-centered behaviors. Look beneath the surface to see the truth. You may be struggling with your own ability to be generous, to part with the resources that you've built. Then we have the Four of Pentacles reverse. Lots of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and then the Four of Pentacles. That is 3 out of the 7 days. It's almost half the week. All Pentacles. And then we have 2 that are Major Arcana cards, 2 that are Knights. We begin and end the week with Knights. That's not a coincidence. The only number card aside from the 4 is the 7 in the middle, Thursday. Idiots, there will be a king. I will be king. Stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again. Anyway. My favorite thing about that is that Winnie the Pooh sang the second half of that song. Holding too tightly to the material world will never satisfy your need for a sense of security. This is on Sunday, the 15th. Materialism and controlling behaviors are the reversed key meanings. Reversed, the Four of Pentacles can show that you've been focusing too much on the material side of life. Emotional and mental stability are just as important as material stability, though you won't see the tangible results in your bank account. Insecurity cannot be cured by amassing wealth and possessions. Billionaires. It's time to focus inward rather than outward. This card can also indicate that you are being too controlling across the board and need to relax. Listen to, you guessed it, your intuition. What does your gut tell you to do to guide yourself back into balance? Finally, ending the week on the 16th of Monday, we have the Knight of Wands. There's wands in it. My cat. There she is. The quest for action drives this knight to swoop in and take the lead, delivering swift results. That's on the 16th, President's Day on Monday. So something big is going to be happening on Monday, I think. Fast action and passion. The knights in the tarot are depicted on horseback, returning from a noble quest to present you with an elemental item that you requested. On the Knight of Wands card, the combination of air and fire ignites a flame to blazing proportions, propelling him to take bold action without fear of getting hurt. The salamanders on his tunic, symbolic of the creature's fireproof skin, protect the Knight of Wands in addition to the armor he wears. He rides swiftly across a barren landscape, holding a budding wand, symbolic of new ideas and growth. This knight is passionate and brave and puts words into action to get the job done. Sometimes he may be a little too ambitious and hasty, but usually his success is assured. This is going to be a good week. These next 7 days. It's a slow buildup. We start with a knight who is firmly planted on the ground, surveying things, seeing what's about to unfold. We have all of our gut feelings just turned outside. We are literally sick to our stomachs with the knowledge we've gained, and we know that there's more to uncover. Yet we cannot fall into paranoia. There are real threats and there are imaginary ones. Not everybody is in danger all the time. We need to be able to rest and recover and recuperate so that we can take our turn on the outer side of the matriarchal circle, where we defend and protect those who need their rest. Friday, the 13th, a very lucky day. We're going to start seeing some progress. Still continue to be patient, but it looks like things will start to move forward in a positive direction on Friday. Saturday, I think it's happening. I swear to God, I'm seeing so many signs. I think it's happening this Saturday. I almost want to bet money on it, but I won't because I'm not a gambler. But I swear to God, I think he's dying this Saturday. I have a feeling, and I've had this feeling for months, and I'm just giddy thinking about it. And then shifting from that to a loss where we're realizing that our economy is not working. Our systems are not working. So we have to reevaluate them. Once we have that idea, we get excited and ready to push forward, to hit the ground running on Monday. I am not placing any bets. I do not gamble. Swear to God, I do not gamble. That is not my thing. I have too much of an addictive personality to fucking gamble. I cannot be doing that shit. I am too ADHD for that. I will lose money in the long run. Can't do it. That is bad. Can't do it. Other people, sure, have fun. If you know you have the self-control to just like place a bet here and there and not like ruin your life with it, cool. I would probably ruin my life with it. My ADHD self-control is when it comes to stuff like that. So this is tomorrow, Tuesday the 10th, Wednesday the 11th, Thursday the 12th, Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th, Sunday the 15th, and I am so excited for Monday the 16th. But I want a little confirmation, so I'm going to do a little political tarot here. And I just want to know. I want to know if he's going to die. So let me get my hex jar. See, I have no problem doing, like, a lottery ticket every so often, but
Purchase.
scratch offs, that's whatever. You toss a buck at a scratch off, you scratch it off, you win or lose. That's not the same thing. My husband's fucking lucky as shit as those. One time he won, like, $100. Another time he won, like, $30, $20 here and there. I've never won anything more than, like, a couple of bucks. Fucking bullshit. So, I don't fuck with those too much. Do-do-do-do-do. Get these, and I'm not moving my whole altar, but I can move a couple things. Burp. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Ah! I've seen so many memes, like, I hope the last thing he hears is "Quiet, Piggy," as the nurse squeezes the morphine onto the floor. Ah, not even gonna lie, that would be glorious. Oops, almost forgot. Cleansing. I can probably ooh, bless you. I could probably do the one personal reading tonight, but I'm not doing a bunch of them tonight. That's one of the reasons why I went on Substack and not TikTok. But I don't mind doing one. But I do want to do this political one first. So, you're gonna die soon. I don't know when, but it'll be soon. I think it's gonna be Saturday, but if not Saturday, it's gonna be soon. Let's just put you right there on the 14th. You love it. This one's protecting the Constitution. This is a protection spell. Specifically, the people of the United States of America. And the people within it, whether they're citizens or not. So, give that a good shake here. And let's see. Nine of Swords. That is my 4 a.m. club card. The Page of Pentacles reversed. More pentacle signs. Oh, I forgot to say, this is specifically for the President of the United States himself. On the day of Valentine's Day. So morning, afternoon, evening, central message card. Specifically for Donald Trump on Valentine's Day, Saturday the 14th. How does his day end? With the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands under that. His day ends with the Hierophant, which is another form of like the Justice and Judgment card. Could also represent a religious leader taking his last rites, just saying. So, let's see. I guess my question for the cards is, do we have a very, very good reason to be hopeful for Saturday the 14th to be the last day that he is on Earth? Okay, we've got Judgment reversed, flying on out of here. And we had the 4 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles reversed. That's not unimportant. So I'm going to add these down here. Let's see what we got. For Donald Trump's day, Valentine's Day, he starts his day off with a 9 of Swords. I don't think he gets very good sleep. An anxious mind leads to restless nights. Explore how you handle worry and stress to transform its impact. Upright key meanings include anxiety and worry. Maybe you are suffering from illness, a very poor spirit, or some kind of shock, or because you have accumulated various life pressures. So your sleep is disturbed. I'm sorry, I'm giddy. And your heart feels very restless. Heart attack maybe? External events do cause internal pressure. But now the key is how you should respond to it and deal with it. Your usual positive attitude has been overshadowed by your worried mood. The appearance of this tarot card also shows that you may have the habit of worrying, and it is easy to worry about small things. Fortunately, this state is only temporary. How temporary? Very temporary. Middle of the day, the Knight of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, let's see. Up at the top, it has the Messenger of Prosperity brings news of stability. Stay grounded and enthusiastic in your approach. Reversed key meanings, procrastination, and lacking a solid plan. The reversed Page of Pentacles can address procrastination around important goals and asks you to refocus or readjust your approach. If you want to see results, this reversal may also suggest frustration around a lack of progress in reaching your goal or a desire to jump ahead to the finish line. If you're pouring your energy into a project or effort that isn't turning out as you'd hoped, ice, it may be time to look elsewhere. His dictatorship is failing, and he sees it. His legacy that he so desires is falling right before his very eyes. He ends the day with the Hierophant, which is marked by the number 5, by the way, which is an unlucky number in some cases. The Hierophant sits upon a temple throne, sharing his sacred knowledge with devoted pupils. Through his connection to spirit, he is the bridge between heaven and earth. Upright key meanings include teacher and tradition. A Hierophant is an interpreter of sacred mysteries or esoteric principles. So this card evokes an ongoing quest for knowledge. Much like the High Priestess, the Hierophant is a near constant communication with the divine. The Hierophant appears seated on a throne in traditional religious robes, busily sharing his spiritual teachings with the 2 figures seated before him. The keys in his papal staff, hand position, the crosses is symbolic of his purity and devotion to his spirituality. Having strong faith and a set of strict principles to live by, the Hierophant is happiest following a traditional course of study. Have hope. Happy news coming. Divine knowledge. I have the divine knowledge. I don't know. I think it's happening. Because when I try to pull his central message card, I get Judgment with 2 other cards falling, which I think represent the first and second half of his day, maybe? Judgment reversed. Need I say more? Number 20. Judgment serves as the ultimate release when we are accepting the past and of ourselves as we follow the divine call to our spiritual awakening. Self-doubt and resentment are reversed key meanings. The reverse Judgment card in your reading can suggest repeating patterns without learning the important lessons. Perhaps you've been judging yourself harshly or clinging to the past, and either of those behaviors will keep you from moving on. This card in reversal can also signify that you are ignoring a higher calling, so do not be afraid to embrace growth and change. Judgment reversed. He's going to hell. He go to hell. He die. 5 of Pentacles reversed typically represents a loss of materials. Focusing on your fears won't bring abundance into your life. Shift your attention to feeling abundant and watch as your circumstances change before your eyes. Reversed key meanings, moving on from challenges. The reversed 5 of Pentacles in your reading can indicate you are moving away from the financial challenges you've been experiencing but have lingering fears about. Focusing on your spiritual practice or simply choosing to have faith that your situation is changing will give you the boost you need to release feelings of lack and loss. Maybe immediately following or right before his death, like things start to change in the economy because they realize that they can't keep putting tariffs on everything. Four of Wands. Oh, this way, love that. No. There it is. My God, get to the page. Thank you. Jesus fuck. The last card for the political tarot reading. Celebrate your achievements with the ones you love before pushing ahead to the next goal. Reversed key meanings, returning to the joy of the present. The reversed Four of Wands is similar to the upright interpretation, but reflects a bit of resistance to indulging in celebration. If you are resistant to enjoying the fruits of your labor, ask yourself why. Consider the present moment and find the joy that exists right now. Celebrate yourself in some small way to increase the flow of positive opportunities in your life. I think these were messages to us, and this was what's happening to him. I think this is saying that our economic times, our quality of life is going to change and improve. That's how I read it. That's the message that I kind of got. For Trump specifically, his day on Valentine's Day sucks ass. He wakes up feeling like he slept none at all, surrounded by fears, anxieties, worries. He may know that he is literally going to die today. He may know. Sometimes people know. Then in the middle of the day, he starts to decline. By the end of the day, I think they're reading last rites. Because judgment is coming. Economic growth. A return to joy and stability. Oh, other way around. So that is my political tarot for tonight. Awakened Soul, which tarot deck would you like for your birthday reading? Fuck you, Donald Trump. When you die, I'm going to shoot this. I am. I'm going to take my pew pew out. I'm going to target practice. That's my fear. I might do that on Valentine's Day, whether you go or not, because it's going to be symbolic. Fuck it. Yeah. I might film it too.
The shotgun, rifle, or your pistol?
Probably my pistol. Jack Skellington it is. There we go. And this one's for your birthday, right? Mm-hmm. Popular month for birthdays. Popular time for birthdays. These shuffle so nicely. Justice. No one else is chatting. I think it's my mom in the chat and someone else, but my mom is probably listening to me while she falls asleep because she says my voice puts her to sleep. Yeah. Shut up. She meant it like it's soothing. Shut up. Oh my God. That's on it, man.
As the light comes over and beats me.
Damn it.
Beat.
It's fine. Go ahead and have the cookies. I thought I did, but now I don't really know if I want cookies. Do you want some milk? Not right now.
And so your two birthdays. Let's see.
What I want is to eat the rich, distribute the wealth across everywhere, that everybody could just get a minivan and it wouldn't hurt anybody's budget. You are a good husband. Whew, shit. Okay, let's do this. Whee! So this is for a Wigan for his birthday on Thursday the 12th. Let's see what we got here. Starting off, we have the 5 of potions. You might wake up in the morning, maybe a little hungover with the empty bottles on the side there. Did you go out partying the night before? So that's the beginning of the day for the 12th. Middle of the day. All right, we've got the 4 of needles reversed. 3 of presents was underneath that, by the way. So you might be getting some presents at the same time that you're feeling a little tired, run down, and maybe need a bit of a rest. So you may be resting in the middle of the day because of a little bit of a hangover. I don't know why I'm thinking hangover. That's just what's popping in my head. I've never had a weed hangover. I've woken up still high, but I've never had a weed hangover. The end of the day. Ooh, we've got the moon. I don't know if that was upright or reverse, so I'm going to take it upright. The moon, it looks like you're going to have most of your fun on Thursday night. Whether that's by yourself or with friends, it looks like it's going to be at night. What is the message for the day for you? Your birthday message. This is also the day that there's the 7 of swords, so any kind of bad feelings might be attributed to that. Because you've got like so many cards here, I don't want to take any of these. So like if this is not a hangover, it could be sadness about trying to move on from troubling news or something along that line. Ooh, something flipped there. Hiding from me. What is it? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe your luck is about to change. Okay. We've got 5, 4, the moon, and the wheel. Starting with the 5 of potions to start off your morning. Disappointments and setbacks have you feeling depressed. Something hasn't gone according to plan. Rather than feeling glum and remorseful about what can't be changed, accept the circumstances and look for a way forward. There are new opportunities waiting for you. So in the morning, feeling a little glum, do your best to shake it off, wash it off, do whatever you need to kind of get yourself back upright, and then move on. Rest a little bit, recover with the 4 of needles. Here, the restful energy of the 4 of needles card becomes static. Are you feeling stuck? Have you reached a plateau? It's important to shake yourself out of your routine. When you take a different perspective, you'll see all kinds of opportunities around you. You've got 2 opportunities cards back to back. So no matter how glum things start off, this is telling you keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. Something good is coming. Something good is coming. By the evening, you have the moon. Moonlight illuminates Jack in the graveyard as he reflects on his feelings. The moon represents a great lament, the subconscious, and intuition. Analyze complex or confusing situations you find yourself in. Are things really what they seem to be? What's going on under the surface? Beware of deception and listen to your instincts. They know the truth. I'm also going to read the reverse because I'm genuinely not sure if it was upright or reversed. In order to move forward, you need to be honest about your feelings with yourself and others. Expressing yourself will lift a weight off your chest and get you out of a melancholy headspace. The sun is about to come out, and a new day will bring new possibilities. I think this is saying that your birthday gift is really coming on Friday the 13th with a big, beautiful obituary, perhaps? Because the Wheel of Fortune is your advice card, which is number 10. Oogie Boogie's roulette wheel, like Oogie Boogie's roulette wheel, the Wheel of Fortune is all about chance. This card represents major life changes and shifts in luck. You have reached a turning point in your life, the moment where the storm clouds part, the sun comes out, just like the moon says, and your luck begins to change. Now may be the time to make a big move. Whether you switch careers, begin a new romance, jumpstart lifestyle shifts, or relocate across the country, you'll have good fortune on your side. You were born 13 minutes before Friday the 13th. I'm going to do another one for you for at least one more card for Friday the 13th. What is your Friday the 13th going to look like? Baby cried? No. Okay. Well, let's see. Friday the 13th. What is coming for you on Friday the 13th? You have the King of Potions reversed. Ah, maybe that means the king falls because the King of Pentacles reversed. Maybe we get something interesting that comes out where he looks like a total fucking doofus and we're like, oh shit. And that's like all the news all day long and it's beautiful and glorious. How nice would that be, John? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Potions. Okay. My God, flip the page. There we go. The reversed King of Potions is emotionally turbulent and his intense, unpredictable moods can harm those around him. If you're feeling overwhelmed, try working through your feelings in healthy ways. Take care to anticipate your responses to make sure your feelings don't get the better of you. Since I was kind of pulling this to see if you would get perhaps a beautiful obituary on Friday the 13th, I think this is suggesting that you might not get the obituary on the 13th because I think it's coming on the 14th, but you might get some good reasons to bring out the champagne and put it in the fridge. Let's pull one more card. I just want to pull one more card specifically for you for Friday the 13th. You have Strength reversed. So more major arcana. You have 3 major arcana cards directly related to you. The number 8. The Strength card represents bravery, courage, compassion, and gentle, nurturing leadership. One incarnation of this card is the Behemoth, who is often seen using his great strength to help around Halloween Town. If you're feeling powerless, remember it's never too late to start over and live the life you envisioned. Regain control over your destiny by believing in yourself. You're far more powerful than you think. So I think that is really the message for you for your birthday and specifically on Friday. Alrighty. I think I'm going to call it a night. I may hop on TikTok to do some more personal readings. It depends. Give me like 5 minutes to decide. All right, folks. I'll see you later, witches. Bye.